Welcome to Kyle Field in College Station, Texas. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. It's the USF Bulls and the Texas A&M Aggies. We stay the State Pollock and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
When you walk into Kyle Field in College Station, Texas, it is so dynamic. From the traditions, the cheering, the crowd in unison. It is straight up and down of electric Aggie pride. This is one of the most unique places you can ever watch a college football game, and we expect it to be just as loud and energetic here today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bulls offense will go to work first. And this guy doubtless will be a huge part of the game plan. He'll be trying to impact this game and get his senior season off to a great start. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Sells the run, looking to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. Let's talk for a second here about USF. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Bulls send out the punt unit. Looking for room. He's got great speed. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. So Texas A&M's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. Mario Craver. This is the guy the entire passing game is built around. He is a big play waiting to happen.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is he taking fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one, communicating, understanding where he is, but making...
Gashing the knee on the right. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Aggie! When this place gets loud, it starts to sway. They've renovated, reinforced, and still the Raptors are shaking.
Yeah, and they still come out, and they still got the 12th man tradition. So many traditions at this school, and that's why they support and they love their team, and people want to come play here.
Couldn't find room for the big play. We stopped that for a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Hits inside, it's Isaac. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Unleashes one. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down. The Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away. He gets a block. Can they catch him? Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He now has 61 yards on the ground in the first quarter. What a tremendous start to this season.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. From the gun. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie. In the window for the score. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return, as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. On the stop. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Looking downfield, it's Croman Hope. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got him downfield. Oh, there's an alley on the left. Huge play on that one. Took it across the 50, and they'll mark him down at the 45. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Isaac. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Handoff again. Stop right there.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
On a ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeping his eyes downfield. Makes a man miss. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. The Bulls have their offense in high gear. Motion from the wideout. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Pulls it on the option. Runs through the tackle.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Going to the run, it's Isaac. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. The officials will stop play as the training staff comes out to look at this injured Bull. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Touchdown, Bulls! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
He'll bring it out. It's Warren. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Breaks into the open. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. And the Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking for running room. Jumped on top of the pile.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Caught, and he's got room. He's at the 40. At the 20. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Man, making a statement early in this football game. I'm open. Get it to me. He's already got 2 tutties on the game. Nice job making his presence felt early in this football game.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. How about these 2 running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So after the break, they'll go back to work. The corners are walked up tight. To the air, it's Croman Hope. Shoots it to the left. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. All right, guys, big picture here. Let's talk some USF. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys winning their guy really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They've only had a few holes.
It's a fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Grab near the marker. It's Craver. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line.
I'll tell you, QBs and receivers, they practice these out routes all week long, and you've got to anticipate. You've got to be comfortable throwing it before he gets out of his break, and they executed it perfectly right there to pick up that first.
Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. From the gun. He's got it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Nowhere to go.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job.
It's complete. They will score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And he's coming out of the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
After the 9-yard completion, a wide-open playbook on 2nd and short. Quick give. It's Isaac. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
We'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
Really, the MO of this offense is their ability to run the football, and they've been trying to get this guy going. They've given it to him time and time again. Just really hasn't been a lot of space and a lot of place for him to go. You got to give the defense credit, especially their front 7. They are winning in the trenches so far this game.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Drops back. It's Croman Hope. Pulls it in. It's Rodgers. Pick up of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Defense in press coverage. Back to pass on 2nd down. Look out! They've got him. Great pressure on this defense.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. On the draw, it's Isaac. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Holds on. It's Gilmore. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw one first. Still looking. He'll try to do it himself. Turning it on. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Dropping back, it's Croman Hope. Rush right in his face. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away. And now we got 3rd.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Going for 6. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. Good right down the boulevard. That cuts the lead down to 28-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
makes a move. Out of bounds at the 43, and he took that one back not too far from midfield. Great job by the return team. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Fresh set of downs going up top. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down to the air. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Makes the grab. Breaks the tackle. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Texas A&M going quickly.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Texas A&M will use its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Hit as he throws. That's reeled in. It's Cravers. He's down at the 25-yard line, waning moments of the first half. It is a first down. Scanning the field is Ncaa. Back's got it on the screen. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Now the Aggies will use their last timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Out wide right, it's Hayes. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, fellas. Here inside our EA Sports Studios, welcome into the Week 0 College Football Update Show. We start with Tennessee taking on the number 9 team, the Washington Huskies. And it's the Volunteers keeping things within arm's reach here in this ranked-on-ranked battle. I think the plan here is just to get to halftime, then figure out a way to pull this out in the second half.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Warren. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. We check in with Holly Rowe.
I caught up with the Texas A&M head coach coming out of the locker room. He is thrilled with the performance of his young quarterback. We told you before the game, this is his first start, first everything, and he has shown up big time. Coach said, I want him to continue playing just like this, keep his head down, be composed, but continue to put up those big numbers we saw in the first half. Guys?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Looks as if Texas A&M will have enough for the first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. And they force a negative play.
Guys, man, they make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
To the air, it's Ncaa. Snags it. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make...
Oh, the fake! They snapped it to the up man. He's on the move. Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. Straight ahead, it's Edwards. Plows through the defense. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. Give to the running back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
Right side, it's Edwards. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense there tackling the catch. If that receiver breaks a tackle, he's getting the first down. So nice job by the defense surrounding the ball carrier and getting him to the ground.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Using his legs, it's Isaac. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get it for a safety. The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety.
And that's exactly what you call complementary football. The punter doing a great job downing the opponent inside their own 5-yard line. Then the defense takes the field, and they get the safety. You've got to love that if you're the head coach.
Texas A&M's offense takes the field, ready to get this drive going. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the 3rd. Keeps it on the bootleg. Good job just to get rid of that one.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He can get this one up in the wind. It ought to carry for a while. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. This USF offense will open this drive right here. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. They'll send the back in motion. To throw, it's Croman Hope. Out wide left, it's Isaac. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. Offense working from the pistol. On the run, it's Isaac. All over him immediately.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, this defense has been dominating their opponent all game long, and I think you're really seeing the fruits of their labor on their recruiting trail. They have got some dudes up front, out of high school, in the portal, and those guys are just wreaking havoc on this offensive line.
The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Off play action on first down. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play, and I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Third quarter opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. Finds his man. It's Craver. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Aggies want to move quickly. From the gun, it's Edwards. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Ncaa. Trying to beat the D deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Aggies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to...
A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. And he's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. Finds his man. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And the punishment has been extended.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game 1 going exactly how they scripted.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. On the move, it's Isaac. There he goes. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Rodgers. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Looking downfield, it's Croman Hope. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Got to give this defense credit, guys, because all game long they have forced their opponent to be one-dimensional. They haven't allowed anything to happen in the passing game. As a result, we're here in the fourth quarter. They barely allowed over 100 yards passing.
3rd and long right here. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. He unleashes a long one. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got to
wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Snaps on 4th down. He's not afraid to go deep. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game.
Touchdown Bulls. A great catch and run for 6.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. That kicker took a nasty-looking shot, and that personal foul goes against the defense. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Hey guys, here on the Texas A&M sideline, this offense has been a big storyline here today. We did not expect them to be so proficient against one of the top defenses in the country, but here we are. A big blowout.
Turning on the Jets. The 30, the 20. He's at the touchdown, Aggie. And the stomping has commenced. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Holly Rowe has an update.
Hey guys, down on the USF sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offenses have their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I could see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Croman Hope. Extending the play. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Taken down.
Yeah, and he does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me at 2nd and short, 2nd and medium? Everything in the playbook is open to me.
Out wide right, it's Rodgers. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, "Sit down, sir."
2nd down, gonna throw it. Left side is Washington. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Really good job on the defense being disciplined. They sneak the running back out. You see it. Keep outside leverage and go make us tackle in space on a guy that's used to breaking tackles, used to making plays.
Unloads to the wideout. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. And the Bulls have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying to run, it's Washington. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Moves the pocket. It's Croman Hope. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
And listen, you start to get desperate, right? Late in the game, it's in the 4th quarter. You know, I got to steal a possession somehow, some way, and you got to pull the trigger and kick an onside. Something you feel good with. They tried. Unfortunately, they failed, and this game's going to get difficult now even more down the stretch.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hayes. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Aggies come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
Long way to go on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Selling the fake. They're all over him. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Throws to the tight end. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash, and 39. They got it. It's blocked. That's a live ball. Defense has it. Oh, he's got some space. The 40. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with it.
That's a fumble. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Back to throw, it's Croman Hope. Lets it fly. Touchdown, USF. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Inside 2 minutes to play, defense still has a couple of timeouts, but one first down will probably salt this game away. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Now USC will call its third and final timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. That'll be a first down, and the last one they'll need as they're going to get the victory in this one. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on first down. Can't hold on in the face of the contact. They'll need a bunch on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Timed that hit perfectly to keep it from making the grab. It'll be third down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on third and long. Motion from the back. Looking for a man. It's Ncaa. Move to his right. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And you get more and more hints.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here.
Sweet.
Needs it here on fourth down. Touchdown, Aggie. He got it right inside the pylon.
And holy cow, that should do it. And you talk about upsets, man. This is one of the best ones we've seen in a while. Like, nobody gave this team a chance. Nobody thought this QB could carry him. Nobody thought they could score enough points. Palmer, this is massive. This is like Appalachian State, Michigan. This is one of the best upsets we've seen in college football.
And what a statement by the quarterback, too, to come into this kind of environment against this opponent and play as well as he did. The most impressive thing to me, I think, was just his poise and all this. A lot of people will say, yeah, he was playing with house money, nothing to lose, but he played with extreme confidence, made the plays they needed to make. Now, if you're this team, you have got to build on this momentum. What an impressive upset win.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Fresh center downs going to the air. Right side, it's Washington. Makes the grab, it down immediately. He picks up a few. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Third and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Throws to the wideout. Lucky to get it off.
At this point in the game in the fourth quarter, it is good.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
This is exactly how you draw it up. This is a situation where you can have all the easy stuff. We're not giving up the big play. The defense understands the situation, forces the incompletion, and now has a chance to just take that beautiful victory formation, run the clock, and get the W.
Looking to throw, it's Ncaa. Got a man in the middle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Making the adjustment on the play. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And here we go, final play of the game right here. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Looking deep. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. And with that turnover, that'll finish the game. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most